What is up, everyone? Tony here, and welcome to Red Dead Daily Episode 6. And today is a very special episode because Rockstar has dropped the bomb. Gameplay trailer number 2 is here, and boy is it a doozy. This thing is dripping with new info and contains our first actual look at a ton of details that we've only heard about in the past. Let's not waste any more time and break this bitch down. Now, if you've been watching Red Dead Daily up to this point, there should have been a lot of familiar things in this trailer for you. I know, because I made videos about them. We begin with Arthur on a train, and it's been no secret that trains play a massive part in this game. You're gonna be robbing a lot of them. While I obviously can't say for sure, the shots of Arthur on a train in this trailer in particular were likely taken from the same mission that the press was able to play during their preview session. Many shots in this trailer resembled what they described when they were playing through the mission. I plan to have a whole separate video dedicated to the missions the press were able to play and the implications for the rest of the game. And now, thanks to this gameplay trailer, I have some video to go with it. Nice. Next, we see this gorgeous shot of Arthur guiding his horse, complete with animal carcass, at the peak of one of the Grizzly Mountains. Besides the fact that the view is breathtaking, we get a great look of how a bearded Arthur will look in the game. I've said it before, I'm growing that beard out, and I'm never cutting it. He looks like a badass Billy Mays or something. Moving forward, we see Dutch and his gang waiting beside some train tracks. This is definitely the beginning of the train mission described in the previews, as we see one of the gang members detonate some explosives. Or at least he tries to. The explosives don't go off, and that's what forces Dutch's gang to jump onto the train and begin the mission proper. Then, narrator lady says the magic word that I'm sure is music to every GTA 5 fan's ears. Heists! I don't think it's controversial to say heists were some of the best missions in GTA 5, so I'm hyped to see them return in Red Dead 2. Interesting to note is you can see Arthur without his hat on, which is a cosmetic choice you could make for the character. As well, all of the gang members are wearing bandanas over their face, which again, is actually a choice you can make and is not forced onto you. By hiding your face, town members won't recognize you as the scoundrel who just robbed a bank and murdered a bunch of people. It's a good idea to wear it while doing criminal shit if you don't want the normies to call the cops. Another feature we get a good look at in this trailer is the cinematic mode. Basically, just like Red Dead 1, you hold down a button when on horseback and the game will just kinda play for you, heading towards your destination on autopilot as the key characters are interacting. We see here on the HUD the little GPS line that Arthur will follow with the button held down. Later in the video, we see some of the, well, cinematic camera angles the game cuts to when in cinematic mode. And damn, this game just looks gorgeous. It goes without saying. It's a great little way to add some spice to the visuals while traversing through the often empty fields of the Wild West. We get a great look here at some of the gruesome violence Rockstar has been teasing. Look here as some of those meaty chunks fly as this dude gets shot. As we know, Arthur can choose to be a good guy or a bad guy depending on your actions as a player. The badder he gets, the more gruesome his kills become. So I suspect this little shot here is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to violent kills that we'll see in this game. Here's a little interesting shot. We see Arthur stabbing someone to death. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this little animation happens when you have a throwing knife equipped and you're within close distance of an enemy. It looks like a sweet one-hit kill. Staying on some of the combat here, we get a closer look at the Deadeye system in the game. Deadeye can be leveled up 5 times, and by the time you level it up completely, the thing just looks completely broken. It's like the Deadeye from Red Dead 1, Michael's slowdown ability, and Trevor's invincibility special all wrapped into one. If you're having trouble with any mission, I think leveling up and effectively using your Deadeye will work wonders. The video goes into some of the cosmetic options as well, and we see here Arthur with a swag-ass horse sack, which holds all of his items. We see Arthur bathing, which is strangely done by mashing the square button. That's different. But fun little fact, apparently you can hire a lady to scrub you down instead, removing the need to mash a button. Neat. The video then goes into rapid fire mode, showing off a bunch of smaller features, mini games, and all the random side shit you could do when you're bored. Rockstar is famous for this stuff, and I'm happy to see that it all seems to be here in Red Dead 2. It adds a lot to the world. I especially love this little knife game. They think of everything. I remember doing this as a small child with a hammer. Good times, good times. Oh, typing hurts. The trailer goes off with a bang, showing off first-person mode for the first time. I told you in Red Dead Daily Episode 1 that the first-person mode was gonna be amazing. I told you and you didn't listen. Just look at this. Also, another little fun fact. We see here Arthur in first person on his horse, but where's his horse's head? The answer is, he decapitated it. Just kidding. You actually have the option to remove the horse's head from the frame, allowing for a more clear view of the action while in first person. Neat. So that's about it for today. Holy crap, that was incredible. Of course, I'll be watching this gameplay trailer over and over and dissecting every little frame in a desperate attempt to find an Easter egg to make into a YouTube video. There is definitely no shortage of things to talk about after watching this trailer, especially in conjunction with all of the preview information that we've got over the last week. Red Dead Daily is a daily video series leading into the launch of Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'll have another video out tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. So hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for the best Red Dead Redemption coverage on the internet. Oh, it's true. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and take care.